The Portland Trailblazers have one of the cheapest owners in the NBA, and they just got eliminated by the Spurs. So today, we're going to be rebuilding the Portland Trailblazers, but there is going to be a twist. We cannot have a single player that makes over $30 million on the roster. That means guys like Jrue Holiday and Jeremy Grant are going to be gone. We're going to have to trade them this offseason. So as the lottery flashes by, I'm going to add on that the video will end when we win a championship. There's not going to be any trade restrictions or like season restrictions that we have to win a ring in a certain amount of time compared to my other Warriors rebuild. This will just be a unique challenge. But taking a look at our current first round picks, this is probably what our strategy is going to be. We're going to need to acquire a lot of first round picks, and we're going to need to use them on rookie contracts. But anyways, Jrue Holiday will be the first one to be moved, and honestly for him, if we can just get like a first round pick or like someone with some sort of value that makes under 30 million, not Derek White, he makes over 30 million. We can't get him like a Dyson Daniels. That would not be too terrible, but the Hornets are going to give us 2 first round picks for Jrue Holiday. I mean, that's just a free 2 firsts for us. Now we have to move Jeremy Grant, and it's going to probably be a little bit tougher to get something for him. Actually, never mind. We're also going to get 2 firsts, but oh, the Wizards are offering us their first round pick. I'm going to take the Wizards first over the Spurs first because the Wizards 2 firsts are probably worth more in the long term. But the next part of this strategy is going to be we're going to need to get rookie contracts. And we're going to need to get these rookie contracts because we actually need star players that make under 30 million. And if we can get a guy like AJ Dybonsta or like a Cam Boozer or Darren Peterson, that could really help us win a ring and remain under 30 million. So we're actually going to try to get the Utah 4th pick right now. 3 first isn't going to get the job done. What about the Wizards first? If we maybe put that in. No, actually, let's try Dame. I think Dame gets it done. Dame does get it done. So we now hold, I believe, the 3rd pick in the draft. We do. We're going to try and get the 4th pick. We're going to try to get 2 of the big 4. And I think that's going to be our strategy, at least for this season. We're going to use 2 first round picks. Let's throw in another one because I don't think they're going to take that. 3 first round picks. Yeah, they don't even take 3. So maybe like Vic Krejci. I mean, that maybe gets done. No, it does not. Probably just throw in another first and hope. Yeah, okay, that got it done. So we're going to move on to the NBA draft, and the first pick, the Nets are going to take Darren Peterson. Not really that surprising. Dybonsta to the Bulls, and we're just going to take the next 2 best players here. Like Cam Boozer is probably the next best player in the draft. We're going to take him at 3. And at number 4, we actually got trade offers for this pick. Are they giving us Dybonsta for the 4th pick? Okay, Chicago. I mean, I'm going to take this offer and run with it. That is a steal. We were going to get... And they took Nate Amen. What are they doing? Okay. I'm just going to take that, move past the 2nd round. Because you guys probably didn't want to see the 2nd round anyways. We're going to move right on to the offseason. As you can see, these rookie contracts are well below 30 million. So if we can just stack contracts together, then we should be fine. Alright, we're going to accept Henderson, Klingon, and Sissoko's team options, and there's really not too many free agents. And bro, my OBS literally crashed like the second I was going to continue on. I was recording for like 10 minutes straight. Are you kidding me? But this is what the roster looks like. I think we have the depth really to get like a deep playoff run. We just need to add some filler in, and we should be fine. Guys like Kobe White, these are the players that we need to add to this core, like Lou Dort. Those are like the type of players I'm talking about. We're also going to make some trades like Yang Hansen. He's not going to see playing time here. So we need to get probably a first for him, maybe 2 or 3. Like players that aren't going to touch the floor. We're going to trade for first because they can be used if we can't win a ring and we have to trade our best players down the line. So we're going to get 2 first round picks for him. And Jalen Smith is also going to now say first round pick. So we're going to do that trade. Kobe White ended up signing with the Suns, and Sidney Sissoko is going to get us a top 3 pick from Chicago. I mean, that's actually a really good first. On to player progression, because nothing else interesting happened in free agency or the offseason. Ignore the overall declines. It's because these players were higher on their base rosters than they are this roster I'm using. Let's just move on to year number 1. And here we are, year number 1 of this simulation. I think we have a very deep squad, but this year, I'm not expecting a ring, okay? Our 2 best players, Dybonsta and Boozer, are rookies. They're not going to be nearly as good as they are towards their 3rd and 4th years where they'll be in their prime. So I'm not expecting a ring. I'm honestly hoping that, like, maybe, just maybe, we miss the playoffs. So, like, we can maybe trade up and get another young player. You never know. But let's just move on to the trade deadline, and we are actually 7th in the Western Conference. And peeking at some of our deals, Advi is good. Klingon's got a year left. Scoot, Scoot Henderson is making $13 million on his final year. There's no way that Scoot's going to be available for under $30 million. We're going to extend Advi's contract and just get that out of the way. But Scoot Henderson, not extension eligible. He's probably going to ask for over $30 million. We're going to need to trade him now and just get something for him. Josh Giddey actually would not be a terrible trade. Giddey is good in the sim, and he makes under 30 million. So he would actually fit us perfect. We could get the Kings' first round pick this year, but it's lottery protected. That's really not going to be worth a ton, in my opinion. Fox is over. But we're going to do the Giddey trade. Giddey makes $25 million, fits in with what you do. He's good in the sim, adds wins to teams. We're going to make that trade, and we're going to go with that trade here. He's going to be our starting point guard for at least this season. See what he can do. Maybe, like, elevates the team a little bit, but we're going to trade McCollum because McCollum is not playing, and like I said, if we don't have players playing, they're getting traded for first-round picks, okay? We need all the draft capital we can if we're trying to trade for some of these young guys on these rookie contracts in future drafts. We're going to do this trade with the Rockets, and we're also going to trade a Diamar. They got a 42 overall in the league. We're going to trade for him because we got a first-round pick in that deal. So, yeah. And you look at our first now. We have, like, 4 firsts in, I think, 2028. And, like, 2 in, like, the 29 and 31 drafts. And this draft is actually stacked. They have RJ Moncrief, who's a B- player. And, man, we need to get him. He would be our guard for the future. And if we could pair him up with Dybonsta and Boozer, then we really have a good shot in this 4-year window that we have to win a championship. And if we don't, we're just going to have to reset and move on. So, Wemby is your MVP, not surprisingly. And we're going to end up having 2 of our rookies make the all-rookie first team. Not a surprise. Boozer averaged 15. And I believe Dybonsta averaged 11. But we're playing the Lakers in the play-in. Let's see. Can we knock down the Lakers with Luka? Or are we going to lose? We're going to lose. That's the answer. We're going to lose bad. We're going to get blown out. And honestly, I don't want to play OKC, man. Can the Clippers just do the honor and knock us out of the playoffs so we can get a lottery pick, please? Just knock us out of the playoffs. I don't want to play OKC and lose in 4. We're getting bounced by OKC, and thank God we lost. So we're going to have a lottery pick, and we're going to have another pick that we could use to trade up for RJ Moncrief. That's going to be my plan. We're trading up for RJ Moncrief. Anyways, Pistons, Timberwolves final. Timberwolves are your NBA champion, averaged 40. But here's our draft lottery, and apparently the Jazz own our pick. But we have the 6th best odds with the via Milwaukee pick that we traded for in the offseason to get the top pick in the draft. And while we wait for this, if you guys like 2K videos like these, rebuilds, challenges, unique stuff like that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on our road to 5 subscribers. We're only 2 away, actually, so you could really help us out. And we have the 12th pick? Oh, the Pelicans had a swap with the Bucks, so they're going to get that pick, and that ends up being the 4th pick. Man, we could have really used that to trade up and get him, but I think we have the ammo to get it done anyways. So, let's see. Who has the first pick? 76ers. Philly's got it. Philly, I'm going to need that first-round pick. You have Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe. You already have enough guards. You don't need another one. We're going to throw in the 12th pick. We're We're going to throw in the 24th pick, and we're going to probably have to throw in... Let's throw the Bulls pick in. And we're also going to throw in the Celtics or Pacers. Probably just go with the Pacers. It has more value. 4 first isn't enough. Let's get a stronger first in, because the 24th pick is kind of weak. So let's put in our 31 first round pick. That's not enough. Maybe could I interest them in a player, or should we just throw in another first? Let's throw in another first. 5 firsts. They're not budging. Let's get it done with a player. You know what? I think that they're gonna really love Caleb Love. No, we can't trade him. How about Jaden Hardy? That's apparently enough to get the first pick. But we're gonna take it. RJ Moncrief. Welcome to the squad. That's a point guard, and the guard we're going to need. If we could have him, like a big 3 of him, Boozer, and like, I don't know, Dybonsta, we're going to really have a legitimate chance of winning this ring within the first 4. And for this pick, oh, this guy's being compared to Ray Allen. I was going to say, like, we're going to look at potential, but that guy is literally being compared to Ray Allen. He's the pick. Even if he's not Ray Allen, we can just trade him. But here's what RJ Moncrief looks like. Decent peak age. Max potential is a 94. Min potential an 87. But his bust percentage is 39. Don't tell me I traded 4 firsts for a bust. There is no way I traded 4 first round picks for a bust. Surely this guy's not going to be a bust, right? Well, I mean, if you're watching the video, you'll probably know by how short or long it is if he is a bust or not. But anyways... Like I said, I think we need to rely on some of our players progressing. We really don't need to take, like, leaps. Let's try to extend Klingon. Oh, boy. We're going to have to trade Klingon as well, I guess. Or we can let it ride out, but there's no way he's going to make under 30 million this season. Maybe, like, we get really lucky, but these offers from him are also pretty garbage. I don't like any of these offers. But we're going to extend Josh Giddey as well. But we're going to hang on to Klingon, I think, for now. Like, even though his contract is way higher than I thought, maybe if we let him go to free agency, we can, like, match a deal that's, like, significantly lower for him. Or try to get him on a lower deal. We're going to have to hope. Or we're going to have to let him walk. Because I don't think it'd be fair to cheese the system by re-signing a guy and then just trading him. Either way, if we even did that, we would have to sit him for a couple of days. But yeah, I think that's all we're going to do. There's really not really anything interesting in free agency that we can do this season. Really, there's nothing interesting. Like, this is the free agent class. Yeah, so I just skipped past that because there's nothing interesting to do. But Kling goes up 2 overalls, Sharp's up 4, and Boozer and Dybonsta are both 85 overalls. We'll take that, and the Scoot deal. I'm kind of glad we traded Scoot. He got 38 million in free agency. Yeah, we weren't able to afford that for sure. That's way over 30 million. This is what the team looks like entering season number 2. I actually think we have a pretty deep squad now. Maybe got a chance at making something happen. We got to replenish our first round picks because there is a stacked center class. Everett Richmond and Deion Cole. So we need to get one of them. Especially if we don't think Klingon's coming back. We need to get one of them to be our center of the future. Anyways, man, I still just can't get over how cheap the Trailblazers owner is, actually. He didn't even let his two-way players go to the playoff games on their plane. Like, are you kidding me? You're that cheap? And then he wants his coach to be, like, the lowest paid one in the league. Like, come on, dude. Spend some money, man. This ain't the MLB where, I mean, you don't have a salary cap. You gotta manage everything. We got a salary cap here, man. Spend the money and win a ring, man. Let's just go to the trade deadline. And we're at the trade deadline, and we're actually, like, second in the conference. We actually have a good squad this year, maybe. We are 4 games behind the Portland. We're Portland. We're 4 games behind the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are just a juggernaut of their own. But we're actually pretty solid as well. RJ Moncrief, I don't think he's a bust, guys. He's averaging 16 a game. He's not a bust. But, like, this is how we're going to have to win our rings. Just depth like this and making trades that utilize our estimated wins added. You can see Giddey adds the most wins. Boozer, Dybonsta, they add wins. Advia does. Klingon does. Lou Dort and Tumari Kamara do not add wins. We're going to try one more time doing our due diligence for Klingon. Concanepal is good. My issue with Concanepal is that he literally only averages 11 points a game and doesn't shoot the ball. Anyways, Sharif Cooper can get us a first-round pick, so you're gone. Get us that first-round pick. That's all we need. And we're going to trade more depth guys, like maybe even trade Dort, maybe? We're going to throw Kanye Pitniba in for a Daimar. Welcome back to the squad, but we're getting a first-round pick. That's all I care about. We're going to get a first-round pick from the Timberwolves as well. I believe that's 3 firsts we've gotten. And like I said, we got to replenish the amount of firsts we have, and this looks a lot better. More first-round picks to work with, and we're just going to sim, man. I think we have a squad that could... I mean, it's really unpredictable. We could literally be out in the first round, or we could end this video right now and it'd be like a 20, 30-minute video. You never know. But, yeah. We did what we need to do. We're going to hold on to Klingon, but we replenished our first-round picks. End of season, Wemby MVP, RJ Moncrief is your Rookie of the Year. And I don't think we're going to have any guys on the NBA team. We don't, but we're going up against Victor Wembanyama. The 2K demigod himself took game 1 from us. Cam Boozer had 24, but Wemby had 36. Game 2, we do take game 2. Giddey had 23 in 18 minutes. We win by 10. Game number 3, we take. We're going to take that one, and a balanced scoring effort overall. Got it done. Could we knock off Wemby and the 2K algorithm? They tied the series. Wemby, I believe, had 28. Game 5. They take game number 5, and for game 6, we're hopping into Simcast. Hopefully, we can extend our playoff run. It's not looking good. Maybe? No. We're out. Wemby is going to send us to Cancun in 6, and they're going to move on to the second round. Kind of what I was expecting, honestly, because Wemby is just like a demon. Him and Cooper Flag are people I want to avoid in 2K, but for this lottery, we have the 8th and the 9th best odds at the top pick in the draft, so we're going to need some luck, and hopefully we get said luck. I don't think we've been very lucky in this video, so, you know, maybe we're due for some luck. You never know. I'm going to cut to see if there's anything interesting happening, and the 9th pick, it's going to go to us, kind of as expected. Wait a second, we're in the top 4. Wait, that's the Cleveland pick. So the Cleveland pick actually fell down, and our other first is going to jump into the top 4. That's the luck we needed. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. I will take it for sure. And we'll end up getting the 4th pick. We have the Arsenal trade up. Okay. 4th and the 9th pick. We have the Arsenal trade up for the Bulls pick. Wait, the Bulls have the 1st pick? I don't think we can trade for it. I don't think we could trade for Everett Richmond because, okay, this guy's literally Hakeem. I don't think we could trade for Hakeem, though. Because this pick we had, and we had to give it up in a previous trade, we can't trade for it. Oh, man. So what we're going to have to do here is try to trade for the 2nd pick and hope we get lucky. That's all we're literally going to have to do. Let's throw in 4 and 9. Is that enough? That's enough for the 2nd pick. Okay. So we just need to hope for some luck here. And if we don't get the luck, it's okay because there's still another elite center on the board. They take Everett Richmond. Man, that sucks. He was the guy I wanted. But I want you to remember something. We got Di Bonsta from him last season, so the Bulls front office isn't very smart, so you never know. We might be able to just throw the 4th pick or the 2nd pick we have in and maybe get Everett Richmond. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Chicago is not a smart team. And they don't even take the 2nd best center available. Yeah, Chicago, like, they gotta honestly, like, I don't know, relocate the team or, like, get a new front office. Like, if I was a Bulls fan, I would probably have, like, thrown my TV out the window. Like, how are you this dumb? Anyways, we're gonna accept our 2-year options on both these guys. So we have 2 years to get it done with Di Bonsta or Boozer, because there's no way we're gonna get any of those guys back after the rookie contracts. And Klingon, actually, we're able to offer him under $30 million for 5 years. Now, it's a backloaded contract, so we're going to have him for 2 seasons. Once he makes over the 30-minute threshold, we have to trade him. And speaking of trades, I might have to literally trade OBS again. Like, this is the 2nd time this video OBS has crashed on me, and it's low-key getting kind of annoying, man. Like, I got exams I gotta get done. I'm trying to get, like, 2 videos out this week. I recorded, like, footage for 2 of them over the weekend, so you might get a double upload this weekend, but player progression, because that's the only thing interesting happened. Boozer up to 89, Dybons to 87, Moncrief's up 4 overalls, and taking a look at Everett Richmond, oh, he actually has good potential, wow. And he's gonna be a star. 48 bust percentage, that's an excellent pick, and if after the Klingon era ends here, we have our center of the future. Happy with that. Year number 3 now, taking a look at our squad. Contract extension wise, I can get one done for Shaden Sharp. He wants a lot of money though. Might need to revisit this one down the future. Probably in the offseason or something. We got 2 years. We're gonna extend to Mari Kamara, even though he's been a pretty bad asset on this team. We could at least trade him if he's bad. Same with Dort. But yeah, looking at the cap once again, we're all under 30 million. But in 2 years from now, we're gonna have to make some big decisions. But let's not worry about those big decisions now, man. We're in year number 3. We have a guaranteed this year and next year window to win an NBA championship, and if we can't get it done, then we're gonna have to reset. You'll obviously know if we didn't get it done or not by how long this video is, if it's like an hour long or something. But yeah. Anyways, I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna try to get another video out this week. It might be a Celtics rebuild if they choke against the 76ers. I think they're up 3-2 right now. But, yeah, if they choke, you'll see a video on that for sure. You might get a Magic one if they choke us through and lead against the Pistons. Anyways, deadline. Here we are at the trade deadline. Second in the conference yet again. Phoenix is actually the top seed, so we're going to have to do a move or something to get over them. But looking at this team, again, I think it's time we have to trade Dort, man. He's nearly, like, getting 3 losses added to this team, and we could get a first for him, and Rudy Gobert. Watched Rudy Gobert, I think, will add more wins to this team than he did. But, yeah. The whole premise of that was a first-round pick. We can't use any this year because this draft class is honestly garbage. Maybe Dante Hillard. Like, yeah, this is a garbage class, man. So we're going to probably look to maybe trade for picks that aren't this year. Maybe like 2031. Maybe Josh Minot. Can you net me a first-round pick? You can. I like that Knicks pick, but we have to trade our top 3 protected Golden State pick. Alright, man. It's literally fighting a demon with OBS. This is the 3rd time it's crashed. Can it stop crashing, please? Anyways, we just got a first-round pick. We're going to flip Onyeka Okongwu first and Ade Mitchell, and we're going to probably maybe look to flip him for Christian Braun and a first, so we were literally getting like 4 firsts at this deadline. And that actually really helps us, man, because like I said, if we fail this 2-year window we do have a guaranteed window after that to go and get some players. But yeah, please OBS don't crash. Like, I don't want to record like 20 minutes in the future and realize that I'm not actually recording because OBS has crashed for the 4th time. That would not be fun, man. But what is fun is that Wemby is your MVP for the 3rd straight year. He's averaging 27, and I didn't catch the rebounds, but he's averaging 27. That's all I know. We're going up against the 2K algorithm again. Cooper Flag ended up making a tear run through the play-in. We took game number 1 from them. Boozer dropped 41 points in game number 1. Game number 2 is going to go to us. Boozer's got 29, and Kyrie had 26 in the L. Game 3, Cooper Flag 17, but we could sweep Cooper Flag. You know Cooper Flag at 2K wasn't going to let that happen, though. But we're going to move on to the 2nd round, going up against the OKC Thunder, who are somehow the 6th seed. And somehow, OBS has crashed for the 5th time. Anyways, we lose game number 1 by 4 points. Chet had 30. Game 2, we do even the series up. Chet had 39, but not enough to knock us down. We take game 3 from them, actually. Josh Giddey had 24 in the W against them. Game number 4, we take. Chet Holmgren, not enough. Boozer dropped 40. And are we going to move on to the conference finals? We are going up against the Phoenix Suns. We're a lot better than this team, so naturally 2K is going to have us losing like 5 to them because that's how 2K works. You always lose to like the worst team. Game 1, they take. Devin Booker had 44. Game number 2, we're going to even the series up. Dybons had 28 in the W. Game 3, they take though. Boozer had 28. Booker had 50. In the effort. Game number 4, they take, and they're up 3-1 right now. We're going to hop into Simcast for Game 5. Hopefully, we can extend the series to 7. It's close. We might hop in here in a minute or so. We have the lead. It's a 1-point game with 2:36 left. You know we're hopping in. Klingen's got the ball. Gonna inbound it to Giddey, I believe. Yeah, gets it to Giddey. Giddey, cutting Dybonsta, gets the floater off the glass to go, and we are up by 3 now with 2:27 left. Devin Booker, I mean, you just have to make someone else other than Devin Booker win this game for them. Cannot be Devin Booker, man. Booker, close, gets out to Brooks for 3. He hits the 3, and we're tied, so Dylan Brooks finally shows up in the playoffs and gets a clutch shot to go. We're going to call a timeout here, and out of the timeout because I don't think you want to see like 2 minutes of players drawing up plays. Moncrief for 3, in and out. I think it's Maluch. He gets the board, but Booker's got it anyways. Booker trying to drive. I believe that's on Shady on Sharp. Booker is clamped by him, but gets the layup inside to go, and the Suns have the lead now with 1:45 to go. Moncrief's got it. Moncrief trying to ISO on Kobe White. Moncrief to the rim. Gets it to go, and we're tied. Moncrief, the second-year player, is coming through in the clutch, but Booker has it now on Sharp. He's going to drive on Sharp again. Spins. Fades. Goes up with it. Gets it to go off the glass, and it might just be Booker versus Moncrief for the game here. Moncrief's got Kobe White on him. He's got to go at that. Yeah, go at that matchup. Fades in and out. I don't know about that shot, though. I mean, if you're going to fade on him when you can get to the rim on him easily, I don't know, man. Booker out to Fleming for 2. Bricks it. Dybonsta's got the board. Out to Moncrief. Moncrief has it. Moncrief trying to drive on Kobe White. Moncrief, what are you doing? Got to put something up. He puts up a jumper from the mid-range line, and I think I lied. I don't think he's that clutch, but Dybonsta gets a steal on Booker. Booker lost the handle. Dybonsta to Boozer. Klingen, wide open dunk. We're tied with 35 seconds to go in the game. Booker's got it now, and you got, like I said, make someone else not named Devin Booker beat you. Do not let Devin Booker beat you. He has gone to work against Sharp, and that's just too easy. That's way too easy. Like, he barely had to put any effort into that shot. That was too easy. They got to get a new defender on Booker or something here, man. But out of the rebound, Moncrief's got it. Moncrief to Sharp for 3. Sharp redeems himself with the 3. And the Suns are going to call a timeout with 18 seconds left. And man, I'll say it again, man. Don't let Devin Booker game you. Force the ball into someone's hands that is not named Devin Booker, please. Please do not let Devin Booker get the ball. I think, is he inbounding? No, that was Dylan Brooks, but he's in the corner. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to game us with Kobe White because they're not running a play for Booker. Booker's just standing in the corner. Kobe White's got it. I swear, if we get gamed by Kobe White, man, I might just throw my headset. Kobe White drives, step back. Are you... You've got to be kidding me. Kobe White is going to send us packing. Not Devin Booker. Not Dylan Brooks. Kobe White. I mean, I did say, make anyone not named Devin Booker beat you. And I guess Kobe White beat us. So, at the end of the day, you got to live with it. It stings for us, but we'll move on and just look at this, man. I mean, that's just way too close of a shot for him. But the Suns are in the finals, going up against the Celtics. They win the championship. On to the lottery for us. I don't think we have a first in the lottery. Yeah, we don't. So, and we don't have a first in general, so let's just get past this lottery. It was a garbage class anyways. Team options for Boozer and Dybonsa. This is their last years, by the way. Moncrief's got 2 more. But this could be the final year to get it done. Sharp, we're going to try to negotiate to get his deal, like, slightly below 30K. Maybe on a flat deal too, so we can get him for 4 years. Please accept this, Sharp. I'll give you like a team option or a player option. This is a very good deal, man. Please accept. He accepts. So we're gonna at least have Sharp for 3 seasons. Past Dybonsa and Boozer if they do leave. I didn't show free agency because literally nothing interesting happened. Like nothing interesting happened. We signed a bunch of depth guys. Richmond does go up 6 overalls, so that's good for us because I also think this is Klingen's final year. I think we have to trade Klingen after this season too. And yeah, just looking at Dybonsa and Boozer extensions, there's no way this is gonna happen. We're gonna do a really quick trade, moving Christian Braun and a first for Mark Williams just to make the Suns weaker, and we're gonna trade for Hartenstein and a first, and we're gonna flip Hartenstein for some more first-round picks. So yeah, I mean, just bolstering up the amount of picks we have. If we don't get it done in year number 4, we're here in year number 4. This is probably the strongest this team has ever looked, okay? Because we have a stacked starting 5. And then look at the depth. We have like 4 mid-80 overalls coming off the bench, and we have like a ton of firsts as well. So we're fully prepared if we need to go out and get another young player on a rookie contract. Brian Tavares would be the guy if we have to, because he's the best player in their class. We kind of don't need a center with Everett Richmond, but he has an 8-foot wingspan. We're getting him, okay? Randolph Washington could be the other guy. He's a yamming force of nature, according to 2K. But yeah, moving on. Year number 4. I've been kind of yapping for a bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just get to the deadline, and we're gonna see what needs to be done at the deadline. Deadline is here. We're 30-22. That's not good. That's actually very bad. Very, very bad. Advia can re-sign on an extension. I mean, we'll get him back on an extension. Sure. That's all the other extensions that can be done, but we are 6th in the conference. The West is kind of stacked this year. We're 10.5 games out of the first seed, though. We're going to need to make a move. And make a move now. I think we got to move Kamara. Kamara's got to go for sure. Kamara has to be dealt off the team for sure, 100%. But in one of the deals, Dyson Daniels was available, and I think this is actually a good mercenary to pick up. Makes our bench even more stacked. We're only having for a year, but he makes this team more stacked. And maybe he's the piece that just helps us to get it done. Adding a piece like him to the rotation, you know, that could be enough. You never know. It's worth trying because we have nothing to lose. We're going to lose like a lot of this team after this season. We're also going to pick up a first-round pick from the Timberwolves again. The Timberwolves have literally given us like 4 firsts in this video, I swear. Now it's Detroit's turn to give us a first-round pick. And we're looking really good with our first-round picks heading into the next 3 seasons. So if these next draft classes are stacked, we can go out and get the next core to try and make a run. And hopefully, speaking of runs, we can make one because I kind of don't want to be the 6th seed after this trade deadline. And the team's actually doing pretty solid. Only like 3 losses since the All-Star break. But yeah, there's really not much to yap about anymore. Let's just go to the end of the season. I swear I'm not recycling footage. Wemby is your MVP for the 4th straight year. We're going up against Cooper Flag again in the first round. And we actually are going to end up being, I believe, the 2nd seed. No, we're the 4th seed. So game number 1, we take game number 1 away from Cooper Flag. Game number 2, we also take. RJ Moncrief dropped 32 in the W. Game number 3. Can we do it? Can we go up 3-0? We are going to go up 3-0. Can we sweep the algorithm this time? and send him to Cancun. Go to Cancun because we're moving on to the second round. Going up against, what in the world is this Warriors team? This Warriors team is somehow a 1 seed. If they somehow beat us, man, I mean, you got it, man, at this point. They take game 1. Dana McCarty is dropping 39. He's a 84 overall. Okay. Hopefully that was just a bad game for us, and we take game 2, so it looks like maybe it was a bad game for us. Boozer dropped 23 in the W. Game 3 we take. So Sharp had 30 this time. Giddy had 30. And we won by 6 points. Can we take game number 4 and go up 3-1 is the question. We are going to go up 3-1. Boozer, 23, 12, 11. It's a triple-double with 5 steals. That's a stacked stat line, man. Can we move on to the conference finals? Well, they win it. Oh, we do. We move on to the conference finals against Wemby. Wow, this is actually going to be really tough. Like, that is a really good Spurs squad. Oh my gosh. 390 overall. So that's going to be tough for us, man. But I think we can get it done. I think the winner of this is going to win the championship, by the way. Game 1, they did take De'Aaron Fox, 23. And game number 2, for us, we do fight back. We take game 2. Boozer had 21 and 14. Sharp had 20. Dybonsa 17. Giddy 13. Richmond, I believe, had 11. Yeah, he did. Game number 3, they take. So the Spurs take game number 3. Wemby had 26 and 16. Damn. Game 4, they're up 3-1. This would not be the way I want this to go, man. Not the way we'd want to go out here. But we have a chance. Game number 5. 5? Yeah. Game number 5. Can we steal game number 5? Come back from a 3-1 deficit. It would be nice if we could. If it's close, I'll hop in because it's a 3-1 deficit. It's the conference finals. 3 minutes left in the game. 2 minutes left. We're tied. We're jumping in. And Dyson Daniels has the inbound to Giddy. Giddy, a cutting Moncrief. Moncrief gets it to go. And that is just too easy, man. We'll take it. Way too easy. But we will 100% take it. Fox has it now. Fox has Giddy out. Screened by Wemby. Fox. A wide open shot, but he misses. He missed a wide open mid-range. We'll take that. McDaniels, Boozer cutting, slams it down. We're up by 8. The Spurs need a timeout. And if we can just run away with this game, that would help a lot because game 6 is back at home. We'd have the home court advantage to force a game 7. Fox has it to Carter Bryant. Koa Pete now over to Castle. Castle's got it. Screened by Wemby. Castle tries to think about the 3. Wemby fires the 3 instead. In and out for Wemby. Moncrief's got it. Moncrief has Fox on him. Moncrief. Oh, he kind of had a 3 there, honestly. But he passes the 3 up. Is he going to try to ISO him? He is going to try to ISO him. Moncrief trying to ISO on Fox. Moncrief drives. Tough layup goes. We're up by 6 with 1:42 to go. Fox has it. Over to Wemby. Wide open dunk. Let's not do that again, guys. Let's not give Wemby a wide open dunk. Thank you. But Moncrief's got it. Moncrief trying to drive here. Moncrief, he's just bullying Fox at this point. This is actual bullying at this point. I don't think Fox has like the strength to guard him. Keep going at him, Moncrief. But Fox trying to respond on the other end. Fox dribbles. Kicks it out to Koa Pete for 3. Misses. Boozer boards it. And if we score here, I'll probably just jump out of it. Moncrief over to Klingon. Throws it down. We're up by 8 with 1:10. We're jumping out. Jumping out. And we actually nearly choked it. Okay. Interesting. But Fox had 33. Boozer had 20. We force a game 6 at home. Can we force a game 7? And it looks like we are running away with this game. Yeah, we're gonna yeah, we're gonna run away with it. We're running away with this game. Game 7. Boozer had 27, and the winner awaits the Magic in the finals. Like I said, either one of these teams is beating the Magic in the finals, 100%. I think. Game 7. Spurs are up late. If this is close, we're jumping in 100%. The Spurs are up. It's kind of close. I might jump in here. That's a 6 point. No, I thought about it, but they pulled away right when I was about to jump in. We're going to the finals. This could be the season that we win an NBA championship. We're going up against Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, and Anthony Black. So, I mean, this is a pretty solid team. I just think we're better. I think we got more depth than them. I could be, like, absolutely, like, being overconfident. We could lose in 6. Yeah, the Magic take game 1. So, yeah, we were overconfident a little bit. Advia dropped 21 in the L. Game number 2, we do take, though. Banchero 27, Dybonsa had 26. Game number 3, we're going to take control of the series. Giddey 23, Banchero's 34 is not enough. Game number 4, can we take a 3-1 lead? Please give us that 3-1 lead. We do have that 3-1 lead. There we go. Shady and Sharp had 23, and we could win the finals right here, right now. We're going to jump into Simcast because we can, just in case that happens, or if it's close. Looks like, though, the Magic, we're trying to run away with it, but we're going to take the lead from them late here. It's a close game. We might jump in. We could jump in here. No, they pull away. We're going to pull away, and we're going to win the NBA championship, the first NBA championship for Portland, with the cheapest roster possible. All of our guys were under $30 million, and we won an NBA championship. Cam Boozer is your finals MVP, and you know what? Ownership is cheap in Portland. We won it their way. We had a cheap squad. Nobody made over $30 million. The owner must be happy because we got an NBA championship with the cheapest roster possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like these, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.